Z okazji TOC U7buy ma niespodziewaną wyprzedaż od 23 kwietnia do 11 czerwca. Możesz zaoszczędzić do 15% przy zakupie wszelkiego rodzaju monet w U7buy. Każdy ma szansę wziąć udział w szczęśliwym losowaniu. Link w opisie. Możesz użyć mojego kodu GLANCU przy zakupie jakichkolwiek monet.
First of all, you played with many great players during your career against them. Can you name 5 best players that you have played with or against them during your career?
But Zidane I played against. I mean, I played against the best players in the world. I think
exactly.
I will do this, okay? I will tell you who is the most annoying player I've played against.
Okay, that's interesting.
Inzaghi, most annoying striker you could ever face. Always in the right place. Never hits the ball clean. Always, Alex Ferguson once said that Inzaghi, he was born offside. He was always on the edge, and always one time he was not on offside. I mean, for a striker, he was incredible. His instincts and he was so difficult to play against because a lot of what he did was not clean. You know, when you see things clean, you can act to it. But when it's not clean, when it's a little bit off, where you can kind of say it in a way that he even doesn't know what's going to happen, then how am I supposed as an opponent to know what's going to happen? So Inzaghi was horrible to play against. You always had to think about him.
Very interesting answer, because it's not an obvious one, I think, for many, football fans. Okay, so I think that
but the thing is, when you play against Zidane, just to give you the opposite, you play against someone like Zidane, Ronaldo, or these kind of players, you know them, you've seen them, you know what they do, you know their body language, their quality is they can do the extreme in a very measured and rehearsed way. So when they put the ball in the top corner, that's because they want to put it in the top corner, and they're trying to put it in the top corner, or they chest it down, they volley the ball, and it's all clean. So even though you can still see what's happening and you can kind of instinctively predict and take precautions in the situation, it's still high quality. So you will be beaten by them, but you're beaten by quality. With Inzaghi, it was different because he was such an I mean, just to make absolutely clear that I'm not saying that Inzaghi wasn't great, because he was great.
That.
This is full of respect for him, but he was just this little coincidental thing about him, where I'm quite sure that he was not aware of what he was doing, but he was doing it. So it was so difficult to play against him because you could only react after the fact. You couldn't react instinctively and do things before the fact. So that's a big difference.
Really good to hear, your perspective. It's also unbelievable that you have so many memories. You played during a great era, and when you say these names like Cantona, Zidane, wow.